Jesse also buried Mersh last night. So Mersh is trying to revitalize his career, and he can only do that by tying himself to me. It's not working out. He tried to make fun of our YouTube numbers. Now we do most of our business on Rumble, then YouTube, and Twitter, and Facebook, and Kick, and all that. But people were taking screenshots. Mersh was like, he's only at 160 on YouTube. And we did. We had dog shit numbers last night. It was bad. But it was funny because then people took screenshots of Mersh's numbers and they were at 140. That's not great. And his one eye has completely detached. Like, he's worse than Shawn Michaels at this point. And Jesse PS pointed out, he's like, Mersh, you can't make fun of Aaron. Like, and he can't. Mersh has no business making fun of me. I am so many rungs above the ladder than Mersh in life in general that if I dreamed I was Mersh, I would wake up and myself. It's that bad. But Jesse PS pointed out, he goes, Mersh, you can't make fun of this guy. You're him if he didn't have kids, a wife, a former radio career, like a home, a car that will never be repossessed, especially not live on it. Like, honestly, Mersh is bizarre. Like, imagine the most depressing earth you can think of. Mersh is that me. You don't, like, Mersh making fun of me is like a little kid challenging you to a one-on-one basketball game. It's like, bro, game of life, you can't even see me on the board. So let's miss me with your little boy creepy obsession, all right? Just hang it. Just do what you want to do. Hang a poster of me up on the ceiling of your bedroom so you can look up at it while you go night-night. That is if they haven't repoed your bed. By the way, what happened to that Karmic guy? Wasn't he supposed to be like the next big streaming dude? And now I don't even hear. I mean, I know I'm not involved in that world, but I don't ever hear anything about that guy. All right, he's kind of like that Kate Meany. She was supposed to be a thing and just gone. It's just what happens when you live in the internet, I think. And by the way, I'm tired of having all these examples of how fucking right I am, and then still have some of you like way too obsessed with the internet. People go, no, you say it's not. It's like I'm threatening your very existence and reality, which I am. I'm just arrogant enough to point it out to you. Thank you, Aaron's period pill, for the $5. He says, Aaron, I was able to get the puke and the smell out of my truck after Geno puked. Attaboy. Poor Keanu. After the anniversary show, like this always happens. Whenever Geno does a show with us, our audience buys him shots while he's on stage. They treat him like a gremlin. They just feed him shots and feed him shots. And he does great. And he kills. And every time Geno's performed for us, he's done well. You know, before, at the party, during, while he's on stage, everything. Geno is in a great mood. He's an incredibly fun guy to hang out with. After he gets off stage, it's like the battery completely powered down. He gave everything he had on stage, and he's done. And he goes and he sits on the bench outside of Stoney's, and he's dead to the world. Now, 2 years ago, Keanu couldn't feed him water. He was getting mad at Keanu. He's like, no, get away. You're trying to poison me. He thought Keanu was trying to poison. He thought his young bride was trying to poison him with water. He was very, very drunk. This year, he accepted the water. He was drinking the water. We get into Aaron's period pills truck. He takes us back. We took an Uber there, and we took Aaron's period pills truck back to my house. And I'm sitting there. I'm hammered. I'm tired. It's time to go to bed. So I'm kind of like this. I'm sitting next to Geno, who's kind of in the middle of the truck. And all of a sudden, Geno just goes, Geno just throws up on himself because these animals just kept feeding him shots. So he throws up on himself. And I've got so little left in the tank that instead of going, oh God, Jesus, I go, I looked at Geno and I go, Keanu, Geno's puking on himself. And Keanu just, the moment is too big for her. She doesn't know what to, she's like, oh my God, Eugene, what are you doing? And then a little more. He had to get the poison out. And I'm not overreacting at all. I'm just kind of leaning back going, oh, that's a lot of puke. And we get him home and Keanu gets him cleaned up. I'm stumbling into the house. It's shit show. I mean, if Keanu hadn't been there, I don't know how that night gets ended. But I don't physically know how the two of us, along with Aaron's period pill, are able to manage that situation without Keanu's guidance and leadership. Because she ran the whole thing. And I went up to my room to go to bed. I go down the hallway and the water's running. Geno's going to take a quick shower and get cleaned up. And Keanu, this is how you know that those two love each other and they're going to be together for a very long time. Keanu is cleaning Geno after his puking escapades. And I'm pretty sure, I don't remember the whole thing, but I pretty much remember myself going, it seems like these two have got it. I'll go to bed. I woke up in the morning. Everything seemed like it was handled. But yes, Aaron's period pill, I'm very happy that you were able to get that smell cleaned out of your truck. Vodka Rock, that is not true. You need to learn how to read the terms and everything else. Geno did fine. I told him not to do things like that, but Geno didn't do anything that was anything uncouth, so to speak. So stop buying that internet line and learn how to read for yourself. Thank you I mean, it's such a silly thing. I'm not even going to address it. It's people's obsession with Aaron. Steel Toe's the bad man, and we can't get the Steel Toe man, so we got to get the Steel Toe man somehow. It's exhausting, and it's an ignoring of reality. It's living in a delusion, and I think you're better than that. Aaron's period pill with $2 says, I need to send Geno a bill for the cleaning. He's got enough money. He did pretty well. That's for sure. He did pretty well. Yeah, Vodka Rock, you're losing your fucking mind. You got a little too much internet left in you still. We've been kind of programming it out of you, and we've been very successful like we have with many others, but you're still, oh, God, it's so tragic to watch people just not understand the basics of things. Unbelievable. Blind to a lot of other shit. But boy, when they want something, they'll delude themselves into it. I will say this, Vodka Rock, and I know you know this deep down. There was a crime committed that day, but it was against me. But that's okay. You don't need to see that part, do you? Bo Beardington with $1.99. Yeah, we don't need people like that around. I mean, that's just a bad faith actor and kind of a psycho. A bad faith actor and a little too psychotic for me. That's someone who gets a little too close and is just, when you're dealing with stalker behavior, you got to cut out the people who could make that worse. And that's just, no, thank you. You know, we hit our goal every day, knock on wood. It's tougher some days than others. There's just certain, you get to be in a privileged position where there's certain people you just don't want around because they're a little creepy. And I'm sorry if that hurts their feelings, but look at your behavior and then tell me you're doing something positive with your life. That's all. And also me avoiding all that, they all just eat each other and die anyway. It's been interesting to see.